It's Tuesday, June 4th at 7:38 in the morning, and the dogs and I are down on the KMP Trail south of Murton Road. It's a beautiful morning, dead calm, about 16 degrees, I think it is. Mostly sunny with high cloud. And we're going to walk south from here. I'm not sure how far. I thought I'd get out early with the dogs this morning because it's supposed to go up to about 27, 28 degrees and a humidex of 34. So I thought it'd be best to get the long walk over with and then head back and do some things around the farm later. Another reason I came early was to hopefully beat most of the bicycle traffic, which will gradually build up through the day. Although I know I'm going to run into quite a few this morning too, because some people like to get out early on their bikes and beat the intense sun and heat. So I've seen one biker already, and I've seen a lady go by on horseback so far. That's what we have to this point after about 45 minutes of walking. The day continues beautiful. The birds are in full song. You get a lot of shrub-related birds along this trail. Birds that like to nest in dense shrubbery, different warblers and sparrows and things. But you never know when you're walking something like this that you might encounter a rare species singing in the hedgerows or whatever. At 8:16 we've hit 40 species of birds, so it's been quite active. Nothing unusual. Just the standard species you'd expect to find through these kinds of habitats, but quite a bit of diversity because we do go through forest, fields, meadows, more altered lands, so it's quite a range of different habitats for things to inhabit. The black locust trees are in bloom, and I've noted in a few locations that they're usually covered in bumblebees. They love these flowers. Chipmunk up in a bush, hiding. Oh. Got a magnolia warbler singing down here in the hedgerow. Just had a yellow-bellied flycatcher calling up here. Of course, now an airplane comes over. Never fails. House wren right behind me. Nice to get that yellow-bellied flycatcher. That's a new one for the year for me. I don't always see those every year. and they're a tricky bird to find sometimes. Usually you hear them before you see them, like many species. They do have a characteristic call when you get to know it, but if you're not paying attention out in the field, you might hear it and it might just slip by your mind without registering. It's a fairly soft little call and just easy to miss. 8:43, and we've been lucky so far with the traffic, but I expect the bicycle parade to start any time now. We're not very far north of Kingston, and a lot of the Kingston riders come at least up to Murton Road here. Some go right up to Harrowsmith more frequently, but certainly to Murton Road is a destination a lot of them seem to go to, and then they turn around and go back into Kingston. So I suspect we'll be seeing quite a number of them before long here. Being a humid, warm morning, there's quite a few mosquitoes in these shadier sections of the trail. And I've had a big horsefly pestering me for about 1 kilometer now. Keeps biting my lower legs, and every time you go to swat it, it just takes off. It's very fast. But I think he may have left me now, I'm not sure. But he was quite a pest and biting hard. Our corn's taller than your corn. Our corn's taller than yours. Our corn's taller 'cause it eats kennel ration. Our corn's taller than yours. Lots of very nice fragrances along here on the trail today. All the various things in bloom. Grape plants I'm smelling right now. They're coming into bloom. And the locusts back there are quite aromatic. So at 8:53 and looking down the trail to the south, I can see the next set of bikers coming up. Looks like a couple of them. Morning. Well, at about 9 o'clock, and after an hour and 24 minutes of walking and about 3.45 kilometers of walking, we're up to 49 species now, so it's been pretty good birding along here this morning. Just had a Cooper's hawk fly over with what looked like a red squirrel hanging from its claws. So at 9:37 and 5.45 kilometers walked and just over 2 hours of walking time, we're heading south towards Unity Road. I don't think I'm going to go all the way to Unity Road. I'm probably going to turn around fairly shortly here. Okay, at 9:41, we've just gone over 2 hours and 5 minutes of walking and 5.7 kilometers south of Murton Road. So I think we're going to turn around here. I can hear Unity Road up ahead. I think we're going to head back. To this point, we've got 54 species of birds. Okay, it's 11:02 and we're just coming up to the end of our hike here on the KMP trail, just approaching Murton Road, 100 meters or so more to go. Hope you enjoyed that outing. It was quite nice. It's getting quite warm now, probably about 27 degrees by the feel of it, and humid, so it's good to get back to the car after about 11 kilometers of walking. Catch you on the next one.